East Africa or Eastern Africa is the eastern subregion of the African continent. Defined by geography. In the United Nations Statistics Division Scheme of Geographic Regions, 20 territories make up Eastern Africa. Due to colonial territories of the British East Africa Protectorate and German East Africa, the term East Africa is often used to specifically refer to the area now comprising the three countries of Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda. However, this has never been the convention in many other languages, where the term generally had a wider, strictly geographic context and therefore typically included Djibouti, Eritrea, Ethiopia, and Somalia. Some parts of East Africa have been renowned for their concentrations of wild animals, such as the Big Five, the elephant, buffalo, lion, black rhinoceros, and leopard, though populations have been declining under increased stress in recent times, particularly those of the rhino and elephant. The geography of East Africa is often stunning and scenic, shaped by global plate tectonic forces that have created the East African Rift. East Africa is the site of Mount Kilimanjaro and Mount Kenya, the two tallest peaks in Africa. It also includes the world's second largest freshwater lake, Lake Victoria, and the world's second deepest lake, Lake Tanganyika. The climate of East Africa is rather atypical of equatorial regions, because of a combination of the region's generally high altitude and the rain shadow of the westerly monsoon winds created by the Wenzhou Mountains and Ethiopian highlands. East Africa is surprisingly cool and dry for its latitude. In fact, on the coast of Somalia, many years can go by without any rain whatsoever. Elsewhere, the annual rainfall generally increases towards the south and with altitude being around 400 mm at Garuwe to over 1,100 mm at Moshi near Kilimanjaro. Unusually, most of the rain falls in two distinct wet seasons, one centered on April and the other in October or November. This is usually attributed to the passage of the intertropical convergence zone across the region in those months, but it may also be analogous to the autumn monsoon rains of parts of Sri Lanka, Vietnam and the Brazilian Nordeste. West of the Wenzhou and Ethiopian highlands, the rainfall pattern is more typically tropical, with rain throughout the year near the equator and a single wet season in most of the Ethiopian highlands from June to September, contracting to July and August around Asmara. Annual rainfall here ranges from over 1,600 mm at Asmara. In the high mountains, rainfall can be over 2,500 mm. Rainfall in East Africa is characterized by two main rainfall seasons: the long rains from March to May and the short rains from October to December. Rainfall variability is influenced by both El Niño events and a positive Indian Ocean dipole. El Niño events tend to increase rainfall except in the northern and western parts of the Ethiopian and Eritrean highlands, where they produce drought and poor Nile floods. Similarly, a positive Indian Ocean dipole result in warm sea surface temperatures off the coast of East Africa and lead to increased rainfall over East Africa. Temperatures in East Africa, except on the hot and generally humid coastal belt, are moderate, with maxima of around 25 degrees Celsius. At altitudes of above 2,500 meters, frosts are common during the dry season and maxima typically about 21 degrees Celsius or less. The unique geography and apparent suitability for farming made East Africa a target for European exploration, exploitation and colonialization in the 19th century. Today, tourism is an important part of the economies of Kenya, Tanzania, Seychelles, and Uganda. The easternmost point of the continent, that is Ras Hafen in Somalia, is of archaeological, historical and economical importance, according to the theory of the recent African origin of modern humans. The predominantly held belief among most archaeologists, East Africa is the area where anatomically modern humans first appeared. There are differing theories on whether there was a single exodus or several. A multiple dispersal model involves the southern dispersal theory. Some researchers have suggested that North Africa was the region of Africa from which modern humans, who first trekked out of the continent. According to both genetic and fossil evidence, It has been posited that archaic Homo sapiens evolved into anatomically modern humans in the Horn of Africa around 200,000 years ago and dispersed from there. The recognition of Homo sapien idletu and Homo kibush as anatomically modern humans would justify the description of contemporary humans with the subspecies name Homo sapiens sapiens. Because of their early dating and unique physical characteristics, idletu and kibush represent the immediate ancestors of anatomically modern humans is suggested by the out of Africa theory. In 2017, finds of modern human remains dating to ca 300,000 years ago in Jebel Irhoud in Morocco suggested that modern human